to the stream. Let's now go with Milkmaster. Milkmaster, you're there. Says, hi Eve, I'm Allan. I just hit 4 years of experience doing 3D. Unfortunately, I only have 2 pieces due to life and school, but my ultimate goal is to eventually land an internship as an environment prop artist. I recently had a meeting with another industry professional, and he said my next piece or two should focus on environmental props before starting on an actual modular environment. Let me know what you think. Okay, let's take a look. Allan. Okay, this is not bad. I like it. Very sort of like 50s, 60s sci-fi stuff. What's the name of this famous author? Ray Bradbury, right? If you guys have not read Ray Bradbury, like, I'm not a huge fan of sci-fi, to be honest, but Ray Bradbury like writes some really cool things that I think are very approachable, especially if you're not into like super heavy sci-fi. His stuff is really cool. I read this one right here when I was in school. It's called Crónicas Marcianas in Spanish. I don't know, Martian Chronicles or something like that in English. It's like short little stories, and it's really nice. I strongly recommend that one. We got Zach Axon. What's up, man? Welcome. So this is good, Allan, but we're missing one of the fundamental things about the presentation, which is the wireframe. We're not seeing the wireframe. If you want to do games, we need to see the wireframe. Now, here's another advice, and I've talked about this before. If you're presenting anything in your, in your portfolio, you need to be very mindful of how the background works with your portfolio. If you have a dark object, you need to go for a light background, okay? Something like this, probably a little bit darker, probably like that. There we go. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to tell the difference. This is what you have on your portfolio. It looks very dark, right? And this is what you can do with a lighter background. I always recommend to have a lighter background if your character, prop, or whatever this is dark. That's another tip, by the way, David. Let's write that down. So if you have a light prop, you want to have a dark background so that it pops out more. If you have a dark prop, you want to have a light background so that, again, it pops out more. So yeah, but this is a good one, man. As long as it's optimized, this could potentially be in the game. So this one's a really good piece. I would definitely keep it. See, you did a better job on this one. The background now is darker and the motorcycle is lighter, so it really pops. Like, we can really appreciate all of the forms and contours. Really cool. Again, I'm not a huge sci-fi guy, to be honest, but this one looks very nice. Very nicely optimized. 41,000 triangles for a vehicle like this. Very nicely optimized. It could potentially be optimized a little bit more, but to be honest, not really bad. Oh, that's a nice improvement. So this was your old like version and then a new version. See, the only thing I would like to see on this one is just a little bit of texture work. I'm not sure if it's ready for, like, I'm guessing it's ready because you have some normal maps right here, but just like the bare minimum metal edge wear, the bare minimum like little rust or dirt on the bottom parts of the bike, like just super simple, super clean, like a clean dirtiness, right? I know it sounds a little bit weird, Allan, but like a clean dirtiness would be very cool. Now, yeah, exactly. Just a little bit of grunge, as Allan is saying right there. Another Allan, to break up the little bit of information right there. Now, the advice that you were given by your other friend is really good. I would definitely go and do some like props, but try to go for props that could potentially work as part of a bigger scene. So for instance, this thing right here, right? So if you did this like on a med station or like art station or whatever, you could later on do the floor and then the walls and then a couple of pillars and things like that. And at the end, even though you started with one single element right here, you can go with more. And this is one of the best advices I can give you guys. If you find something that you like this one from Damian Bunsik, pretty sure it's pronounced like that. Yeah, look at this. This is awesome because he has this piece right here. He has this piece right here, this piece right here. So there you go. Like, this is for you, man. Just look this name, Damian Bunsik, I think, concept artist at Ubisoft Mainz, and start doing all of these props. And eventually, if you have all of the props ready, you can just bring them into a single piece or into a single scene, and you should have something that looks close to this right here. So whenever you find a piece of art, guys, a reference, always look or try to find who the character or the artist was, because you can find more stuff that's really, really good. This fan right here, excellent exercise to learn about hard surface modeling, normal map baking, texturing. Like, all of this, guys, are really, really like cool exercises. We might do we might do one later on. I'm gonna save this name as well. I'm gonna type it to you, David, just so that we don't forget. There we go. Because that's a really, really, like, all of these pieces are excellent pieces to learn the pipelines with. Let's see. Arid, saludos desde España. Saludos, mi estimado. Flip only one of my pieces. Yeah, you probably want most of your pieces to have the wireframe displayed if possible. That really helps. But yeah, that's it, Millmaster. I'm not sure if you have any more questions. If you do, please let me know, since you're already here on the stream. If not, we're gonna move to the next one.